the address. Don't show the address. Okay, not sure if anyone will show up. But
if they show up and they beat me in a game of pool, they can have one free snail.
no, if someone shows up to the live stream.
What do you mean?
I don't know if anyone's going to show up to our live stream. I'm live streaming right now.
Oh, I thought you meant if they're going to show up because they see the address, they're going to show up here.
No, can you go on the other side and make sure my head's in the frame? And then unbox this with me. Is my head in it? You gotta move it, don't you? What about now? You need scissors? Or should we just use a knife? Are you gonna come over with me? You're taller than me, so your head will be like right here.
How's that framing?
I don't know.
Pretty good. How do we get your chat to come up? Because you got one person watching, but I can't see.
This button here. Live chat. So the live chat. Vibes Aquatics says, what's cracking?
Vibes Aquatics. Emily just got her shrimp book from Amazon.
Yeah, I'm going to open it. I'll see the address. I think this one is a shrimp book. I'm going to open this one first. Okay, this is the ultimate logbook for aquarists, Aqua Log.
Wow, doesn't that look professional? Wow, that looks like a real book.
It's a real book.
It's a real book.
I wrote it.
Wow.
Alright, so, first of all, it's very beautiful. Let me bring it over here. This is a logbook that I made.
This is lurking and driving.
This
so we're
is,
going to have to describe it to him so he doesn't have to look at the screen.
It's a 9 1/4 by 7 1/2 or 7 1/2 by 9 1/4 paperback logbook. It's very beautiful. It's blue.
Here, let's flip it open to a random chart.
Wait, I want to read the back first.
Oh, okay.
First, it says, record and improve your breeding success. If you're an avid aquarist, you know that keeping track of your breeding progress can be a challenge. That's where Aqualog comes in. This comprehensive logbook is the ultimate tool for keeping track of all your aquatic breeding endeavors. Not only does Aqualog provide ample space for daily observations and water parameters, but it also includes helpful graphics such as line breeding trees, feeding schedules, and punnet squares. These features allow you to easily track breeding behavior and identify patterns, so you can make informed decisions about your breeding program. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned pro, Aqualog is an indispensable resource for anyone looking to improve their breeding success. Documenting your aquatic journey has never been easier, allowing you to analyze and improve your breeding program and achieve your goals. Okay, so when you open it up, there's a title page, and then it says, this book belongs to, and you can put your name there. And then there's a quote. It says, what gets measured gets improved, and that's by Peter Drucker. And then there's an introduction with the QR code to all of my links. That's my link tree. And then the first page is a spot where you can take notes. And at the top, you can put the date, species, tank number, temperature, GH, KH, pH, nitrate, food, any tank maintenance you did. So you can write like gravel vac or trimmed the plants or added a coconut with moss tied to it.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got all the H's up here. That's crazy.
Yeah, and then you can count like how many shrimp or fish you got. So let's say you count like 20 fish or whatever. Water change, you could put like 10%. There's a spot for eggs. You could put how many eggs you have, how many free swimming you have, the spawn date. And then the rest of the page is notes.
Somebody else just joined. Show them the title.
Oh,
page.
the front page?
Yep. This is the Aqua log that she wrote.
Yeah, I made this one. What's the chat say? Oh, they're not chatting yet. Okay.
Yeah, not currently.
Okay, so there are 100 of these pages, the one I just described. The next type of page, do you need to check the chicken over there?
No, should be fine.
Okay.
It's not
I don't want
hotter than boiling.
No, but it will overcook, and I cooked that chicken perfectly last night. So there's 100 of this type of page. Let me get to the next type of page because there's several types of pages. This is a 200-page book. Okay, the next type of page is a chart that you hold the book horizontally for. Who is that? Crown Tail Half Moon. Hello. And so you can, this is a chart. So date, tank number, strain, species, temperature, GHKH, pH, ammonia, nitrate, fertilizers, calcium, quantity. So like you could put like how many fish or shrimp or eggs or whatever. TDS, lighting hours. OP is organic phosphate, I think. CO2 and then iron, and then there's a spot for notes. And I think I gave 12 of these pages, so you have one for every month. Maybe I gave 12. I know I gave 12 of the other type. Okay, so now we're on this type of page. And this is a vertical type of chart. It just has date, tank number, strain, species, eggs fry, hatch rate, and water change. I gave 12 of those. Now we're on the feed and schedule page. So this would be for 1 month, and I put 5 weeks here because some months have 5 weeks, not like full weeks, but like they would start on a Saturday and like end on a Sunday. And then at the bottom, so these are like really small blocks. It says Sunday and there's AM and PM, and you would put the type of food in there. And at the bottom, I made a legend. So like if you did baby brine shrimp, you would put BBS. If you did beef heart, you would put BF. And I know most people probably don't need a legend like this, but this could be really good if you're going to go out of town and you need someone to feed your fish. This little legend down here, it has all different types of food. There's crickets, mealworms, eggshells, earthworm, frozen daphnia, frozen krill, almond leaf, a powdered food, rapashi. There's live feeders. So like it has a bunch of different types of foods. So I gave 12 of these, so that's for a whole year feed and schedule. And then here's a water change schedule. This will be for just one tank. So if you want to record water changes on just one tank, you would use this one, and you put the month at the top and the tank number, and then you would fill in the percent of water change that you want to do. So I gave a year of those, so there's 12 of those. Now the next type of chart is water change schedule for all your tanks. So you would put if you want to do the same percentage for every tank, you put that at the top, like maybe 20%, and then you put the tank number in these spots here. I thought that would be helpful. So like for me, I have a fish room with 60 tanks, so I might just do, instead of percent changed, I might just run the system for 30 minutes. I might just put 30 minutes, and then for which tanks I want to do.
Waylon's taking a nap.
Oh, who's that? Oh yeah, Waylon's taking a nap in the other room. Hopefully he's not awake and just laying there, but I'll go check him in a second. Okay, so next is a quarantine log, and this is the same type of calendar. At the top you can put month, the date they entered quarantine, how many you had dead on arrival, and then your quantity, like how many you ordered. And then right here you would put how many, so you would put like how many fish you lost, or if you gave any medications. And at the bottom I gave a legend for the medications, the most common ones I could find online. There's someone here I haven't even heard of. Amoxicillin, copper sulfate, formalin, garlic. I put salt on here, so that way you have an acronym or an abbreviation to put in the calendar, and you can document when you have like medicated certain tanks. So I gave 12 of those quarantine, so you have a whole year worth of quarantine logs. Oops. And then there's a fertilization schedule. Same thing again. You put the month at the top and then which fertilizer you did. And there's a legend at the bottom. A bunch of different types of common fertilizers that we use with acronyms. And then there's 12 of those. So that's a whole year of fertilization schedules. And then next I made a a breeding tree. So you can fill this out or just use it as a visual reference, but you could put in here like veil tail and blue body, like for if you're doing guppies or angels or something, and then you can just fill out the traits you're trying to get, or you can just put tank 1, tank 2, tank 1, tank 2, tank 3, tank 4, however you want to fill that out, or just use it as a visual aid. It's just a breeding tree that I made. So I didn't think people would use that very much, so I just did one. The next type of tree is this type of breeding tree, and this is if you were to start with a trio line breeding tree, and you can actually fill out like your desired traits, start date, hatch rate, free swimming, and then you start with a male and 2 females, and then it goes on, so on and so forth. I put 2 of those in here. And then there's some Punnett squares that you can mess around with. And then that's it. Final thoughts. And it should be a QR code or something. Yeah, and then about the author. And then that's my picture. And then about me. And then that's it. That's Aqualog.
Oh, Jimmy P's here. Hey, Jimmy.
Hi, Jimmy. This
Says he never knows when you're streaming, but he's here now.
This was just a pop-up because Amazon delivered my books.
Yeah, this wasn't planned. The books just showed up. So it's like, well, let's live stream an opening.
Yeah. Okay, can you go look to see if Waylon's awake? Just make sure. Just real quick. It's been a long day of getting bullied. So I'm glad that this is finally here. This is it. Da 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 da. How's that for a thumbnail? Is that a good thumbnail? Let's see. It says, the comprehensive guide to breeding Neocaridina shrimp for profit. And then it has my name on the front because I'm the author, because I wrote this book. And I'll just get a little closer. There it is. Do-do-do-do. It's a 100-page book. There's 16,000 words, not including the table of contents and the headings and the back matter. And it is most of it is in 12.2 font. And it's really pretty.
Yeah, full color.
Full color.
Lots of high definition photos.
It's the premium.
And then there's this pretty cool page.
Yeah, this is my favorite page. This is where I dedicated the book to Jimmy P. So it goes like this. It's really pretty. It has a lot of information. I know it looks like most of it's pictures, which it kind of is, but there are some pages that I don't want to show the whole book. Let me show some pages with like more words. Like there.
The nitrogen cycle.
Yeah, everyone knows about the nitrogen cycle.
But not if you're new.
Not the beginners. But yeah, so...
Hold on, show that picture of that shrimp. That was cool.
This one?
Yeah, the super close-up of the shrimp face. Look at that detail in the shrimp face. You got some good photos for this.
I did, thank you. Yeah, so... It's just a little book for beginners. There's a lot of tips in here. So, like, and even at the back, I put, like, how to breed other types of shrimp. There's Caridina, tiger shrimp, ghost shrimp. There was a couple other kinds.
And all these photos were sourced, like, right from the people who took them, so you probably won't be able to find any of them online.
There's some of them that were from Adobe stock, but I pay for it. So, here's the photo credit page. It's all legal. And then, acknowledgements. I have a link to the Fish Fam right there. Fish Fam, and then like all my links. I have Facebook group and stuff. But and then I gave a preview of the Aqualog in this book and a link to the Aqualog in this book. So a beginner can pick this book up and say, "Oh wow, this is a really cool side hustle. I can totally breed shrimp for profit." And then since I mentioned like keeping records and stuff the whole time.
Hey Jeff. Jeff Kane's here.
Hi, Jeff Keynes. So they could get to the end of the book and say, oh, wow, a logbook, and then buy the logbook. But I'll just read the table of contents so everyone knows, like, the sections. Okay, Chapter 1 is Introduction and Benefits. Chapter 2 is Neocaridina Shrimp History and Evolution of Breeding. Chapter 3 is Setting Up a Tank, Water Parameters, Mat and Filters, GH and KH, substrates, zeolite, nitrogen cycle, live plants, equipment, Sachting oxidator.
Hey, Jeff said the Aqualog's in his Amazon cart, and Crowntail linked this book.
Thanks, you guys.
She linked it in the chat.
Thank you. And then mineral balls. Chapter 4 is shrimp selection, sexing shrimp, choosing breeders, color chart, importing, drip acclimating. Chapter 5 is reproduction and molting, pregnant shrimp death. Chapter 6 has keeping shrimp safe and tank mates. Chapter 7 is selling shrimp, selling to local fish stores, pricing, packaging and shipping, and skittle shrimp. Chapter 8 is genetic diversity and breeding strategy, and there's a typo right there. I wonder if I fixed that.
Oh no, how bad is it?
So this was the very, very, very first edition, and I think I've already updated it twice. So genetic is spelled Genetoic.
Uh-oh. Genetoic.
That's how you know I made the book. Okay, genetic diversity and breeding strategies. Common problem. Oh, chapter 9 is common problems, disease, treatment, salt, copper, iodine, hydra and planaria, molting, tannins, cannibalism, overfeeding, and not reproducing. So I get a lot of like messages from beginners, even people that have kept shrimp for years, but they've been struggling the whole time, and they say to me, "Why are my shrimp not reproducing? Why are they not reproducing?" And then I have to like do like a whole investigative like thing. Like I have to ask them like, what type of water are you using? Like what's your KH? What's this? What's that? And then we usually figure it out. But so I made a whole section about shrimp not reproducing. And then chapter 10 is sustainability and upcycling and feeding. I have a whole page about a bunch of DIY foods that you can do. So it's really important if you can run a shrimp tank as cheap as possible, then when you sell your shrimp, you make as much profit. So that's like the whole point of the book is to make profit. So, and then chapter 11 is breeding other types of shrimp, and then Caridina tiger shrimp, ghost shrimp, Amano shrimp, Sulawesi shrimp, and I just put quick little general facts. I didn't go into like how to do it, like how to set up the tanks. I just compared it to Neocaridina and how they're a little bit different. And then chapter 12 is the conclusion, key point summary, tips for beginners, and then a plug basically for the breeding logbook. And that's it. So I've already updated it twice because I forgot some words. And keep in mind, most of the people watching my channel are like experienced Aquarists, so a lot of this stuff you're gonna be more advanced than this stuff, I feel like, unless you're not familiar with shrimp. But it is geared towards someone that's starting out. But let me find the one page that has a mistake. It was selecting shrimp.
Oh yeah, back to the super close-up of the shrimp face. That's my favorite picture.
Right here, it says color. Choose shrimp with bright, vibrant coloration. Avoid shrimp with dull, faded color or those that appear translucent or opaque. And I meant to say those that appear too translucent or not opaque. So I updated that and fixed that. And then there's the spelling mistake right there.
Yep, Genetoic.
Genetic diversity. But, I mean, I did it all by myself. I wrote it myself, I edited it myself, I published it myself. And that's it. So, if anyone finds any more mistakes, there's my 2 books. You let me know. And I am grateful for someone in the fish cord pointed it out. They pointed out the mistake, and I fixed it that night, even though I was kind of upset because it was a rough day. It was the day that Winston passed away that we found that mistake. They found that mistake. But that's it, you guys. I tried to make them so they kind of match. I think I might do more books like this. Maybe I can do, maybe once I have more experience with angelfish, I can do how to breed angelfish for profit. I don't know. I feel like a better person to write that book would be Master Fish Breeder Dean. Maybe I can interview him and use the information from the interview in the book. That would be good. I could cite Master Fish Breeder Dean.
Yeah.
Everyone would love to read that.
And you can make a video out of it.
Yeah, and I would have fun doing that too.
You could go and visit Aquarium Co-op and you could see their puffer.
Yeah. What else should we say about the book?
Apparently, Crowntail's link's not working. It's too long. How can I link it? Amazon?
Which one are you trying to link?
Comprehensive guide.
Yeah, type it into Amazon. Well, the links are in the description of the live stream I did earlier today. And they're affiliate links too, just so you know.
Oh, both books.
Both books. When I'm done this live stream, I'm going to add them to the description. I just popped up real quick, so.
Also, if you go on Amazon and you search Neocaridina breeding book, it's the first result.
Because I'm the only one that made that book. It's either a good thing or a bad thing. It's either a good idea that no one's tapped into yet, or it was such a bad idea everyone decided to never do that. But I'm proud of it, and I like it, and I think it's beautiful, and the reason why it costs as much as it does is because it's the premium, like, interior, the high definition.
I'm trying to share it to the chat. How do I get the link for this off of Amazon's app? Sorry, guys. I'm a total boomer.
Copy. Are you not on YouTube?
No, I just went to get the link first.
Oh, I copied it for you. That's it. So do you guys think that this logbook is...
Okay. Walk away so it doesn't...
Do you guys think the logbook is cool, or you think it's useless? I think some people like stuff like this. Timbo Tanking It Easy said it works.
Yeah, there's the link. Hopefully that link works.
The logbook is like better than I imagined. But yeah, I guess now that this is the size of my first two books, I have to do them all like this. So this is how they'll look on your bookshelf. This one was too little to have words on the spine. I could have put words on the spine, but they might not have lined up very well. They might have like gotten printed differently. So maybe we can have the whole rainbow. What's orange? Angelfish? Koi angelfish? We can put koi angelfish on the front.
Mm-hmm.
What could be yellow? Snails.
Labs.
Yellow labs. Oh yeah, like how to breed African cichlids for profit. Those are so easy to breed. But again, it goes along with the whole beginning
Yes,
thing.
how to breed African cichlids. Step 1, buy them.
Yeah, put them in the tank.
Step 2, profit.
Yeah. Okay, what would be green? How to propagate plants for profit. And then we got blue. So what would be purple? Mystery snails.
Yeah. Purple mystery snails.
What would be pink? Guppies? If we could find some pink guppies to put on the front. Yeah. And then that's a little rainbow, other than indigo. What's indigo?
I don't know. I'm sure there's some sort of cichlid out there.
Yeah. Well, that's it, you guys. I am technically, officially,
Thanks, Colonel Tail.
a published author. The books are here in real life. I made a real book. 2 real books. And then that's it. So we're going to end the stream. And thank you everybody for coming by and seeing us in our kitchen during our dinner time. Is that it? Should I do another shot with my books? This is the only time this will ever happen. The books coming to the house for the first time. That's it. This is the only time it'll ever happen. The next time books come to the house, it won't be the first time.
Hey, Jimmy P said he just bought it.
No way.
So he's going to get the book and he's going to go, look, I'm in this.
I feel like Jimmy should get a copy for free because I dedicated it to him.
Well, he bought it. He wanted to support you.
Thank you, Jimmy. See, it even says in the dedication page that I appreciate all of his support. So, it's already written down. It's already official. Where is it? There's Jimmy P. Thank you for your unwavering support, encouragement, and belief in my dreams. That's what it says. Jimmy already has the digital copy. I already sent him a eBook.
Yeah, well, now he can put it on the shelf.
So, Jimmy, the one you have is like version 12. We're on like version 65, I swear. It's insane. I thought it would be so easy. I would just type the stuff on my phone, copy it from my phone, paste it into the computer, and then put some pictures, and boom, I have a book. It was not that easy. I was up late every night, like tweaking and twisting and turning and moving things around for the design. It was insane. And it was like every time I blinked, there was a spelling mistake or like a grammar mistake, and I had to fix it. So, and it still isn't perfect. It will never be perfect. But it's good enough that the people will get the information. It's just imperfect enough that they know that I wrote it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. Hit
Okay,
end.
we're
Say
signing off.
Say goodbye.
Okay. I don't know how to do that.
Okay.
Nothing says end.
I'm going to put you on the screen until we say goodbye. X. Okay. There, we got it. It's ending.